Hi guys, I've always maintained that an electric car, and specifically in this case the Leaf, is the perfect car to do commuting in. Very cheap, very easy to drive. Thank you. Smooth, comfortable. Oh, shut up, will you? Cheap to run, very cheap to run. Very comfortable, very quiet, no gears, so in traffic it's perfect. However, this week I have a rather different commute. It's 190 miles round trip to Nottingham and back. So I thought I'd do it in the Leaf to try and prove, or maybe not, that you can do a commute in an electric car that's above its range. If I can do 190 miles in this car that's got 100 mile range, 110 mile range, then it's proof that it can be done. I know it's possible to do long trips, but I mean, is it reasonable to do a commute this length regularly in an electric car that's got that type of range? Obviously in a Tesla it'd be easy, but in this, not so much. I have to charge, I have to rely on the charging network. I can take the other car if I want, which would be easy, but more than likely a lot more expensive. Is it worth losing the amount of time for whatever money I might make up? Which I'll find out by the end of the video, I would hope. Now, I would like to apologise if the rain noise is a bit more, or I'm kind of talking louder, so you can definitely hear me. But it's heavy rain, it's 10 degrees outside, it's the middle of summer. Okay, so far I've done nearly 12 miles, I've got 91%. And van has just cut me up. Now I have two options on this trip because I've had a... Take the first exit. She's going to be in the background, you just have to put up with it. Now I have two options when it comes to charging for this journey. I've had a look online at where they all are. There's no charging available at my destination at this Apple event thing I'm doing. So I've got to rely on route charging, so to speak. Okay, sit rep. I'm currently on the M62. The rain is atrocious. And I have 79% left. I've done 25.5 miles. I'm about 40 miles from Woodall Services. As you can tell, I'm just about to join the M1. I've done 30 miles, I've got 76%. So that's not bad, that's not bad. I think if I have to do tip shelf, I think that should be doable. I've got 3 trees, 3 eco trees. There you go. Single-handedly saving the environment. I don't know if there's anyone out there, the bound to be's, that's watching this, that has to do a 3-figure commute every day. How? I don't know how you do it. I would have to shoot myself, especially in this. I mean, look at it. Depressing, wet this summer. I tell you, this Apple event thing better be worth it. We have to put up with this all week. This is why I quite like electric cars sometimes. I'm doing 65 miles per hour, going on a slight downhill bit on the motorway, and I'm gaining 10 kilowatt hours of energy. So I'm doing 65, I'm not slowing down, and I'm getting fuel. Okay, I'm about to pull into Woodall Services. I've got 39% left, I've done 67 miles nearly. So although I could probably just squeeze tip shelf out of it, I'm not going to risk it. So let's go and use an eco-trickety charger. Hopefully there's no one using it, and it works, and the app works. Where are we? Ah, there we go. There is nobody queuing, which is good. Right then, I'm on 39%, so I'll probably give myself, I don't know, another 30% or something. I've got my phone. Thankfully I now have an iPhone, so I'd have to tit about tethering an iPad like I did last time. Yes I am. Chattermore please. Details confirmed. Start charging. I think the car's flashing. Okay, looks like we're on. There we go. I'm gonna get back inside the car now, pissing it down. Oh, dear me. Right, I'm on 82%, it's 9:15. I'm gonna set off now. There's no point in charging now because the charge rate will drop. I'm gonna have to charge on the way back anyway, so I might as well charge when it's running at its fastest. That is the current state of play. So £5 4p, probably going to be a little bit more by the time I unplug it. 12 kilowatt hour. So let's I'll go and plug this. But yeah, that was pretty good. Thumbs up for this visit. Let's hope on my way back it will be equally as flawless. I am 25 miles away. It reckons half an hour. Weather's still crap. Got 40 minutes to get there, so I should be alright. And now I've 82%, so that's given me a really nice, good top up. Not enough to get there and all the way home, but that was quite efficient. So this has been, there's been no special measures taken as far as driving the car goes. I've had everything on. I've been in non-eco mode for driving. So it's literally just a stop of 20 minutes, which would have been probably a 10-minute stop just because I needed the toilet anyway. For those of you not in the UK, it's summer, it's 11 degrees and it's still heavy rain. This is normal to us. You have sun, we have rain. You have rain, we have hail. Just to answer a few electric car critics out there that say, well, you turn the air conditioning on and range drops a bit, and it rains and range drops a bit, temperature drops, range drops a bit. You're right, it does, but it also does in a normal car. Every car surrounding me right now will be affected in miles per gallon terms by the rain, and if you turn the air conditioning on, and if it's really cold. You have a diesel car in sub-zero weather, it runs far less efficiently than it does in moderate weather, just like an electric one. The main difference is when you've got a much shorter range, you're more acutely aware of it in a car like this. Oh, it's another one. It's an i3. Hello, fellow electric car man. Nah, typical BMW driver, didn't wave. Leaf drivers always wave. Right, I've just left the M1. I'm a mile and a half away. Got 58%. No dramas. As far as doing this on a regular basis goes, so far, so good. Nice and easy. I'm here. Relatively uneventful, relatively boring. Nice and easy EV journey. I'm done for the day. I'm full of all Apple nonsense now. iPad's coming out of my ears. So I have 57% and I'm about 8 miles away from home. How do I get out? It's 3:05. I'm leaving Nottingham on the A610, which apparently ain't great. Okay, on the M1 I've decided to actually go quicker this time, so I'm going to go at normal motorway speeds rather than truck or coach speed, although I'll probably have to charge a bit longer, therefore I won't get any home any quicker. It does feel better doing it that way. I am happy to report though that it has got warmer. It's 3:15 in the afternoon. It's now 12 degrees. Just about to pull into Woodall to do the reverse charge, I guess. I have 29% and I've got about 70 miles until I get home, so I want about 80% at least. Here we are. Right, let's get this going. Okay. Okay, right, I've got 88%, just come back from the services. I should warn you that although it is cheaper, genuinely cheaper to get an electric car, you do spend money at services that you would otherwise wouldn't. So you need a bit of willpower on that. Charge done, 67 miles until home, 88% on the car. This has actually been quite a pleasant journey, if I'm honest, there and back. I'm nice and relaxed, I've no back pain. In fact, I've got out of the car twice, kind of mid-journey. That helps as well. It's taking me longer. I've tried to figure out how much longer it's taken, and I reckon about 45 minutes. I reckon I've lost 45 minutes with having to stop. If I take out all the filming and all that sort of palaver, that's how much longer it's taken me in this car compared to my other car. So if I'd have done this journey in a normal car, it would have cost me, well, if the car did 40 miles per gallon, it would have cost just over £25. If the car is capable of 50 miles per gallon on this specific journey, it would have been just over £20, and if you get 60 miles per gallon, it would have been £16.70. It's cost me a couple of pence shy of £11 to do the journey. So if we assume the middle ground, 50 miles per gallon, bear in mind that it was heavy rain, heavy traffic. It's not ideal, far from ideal driving conditions. If we take the 50 miles per gallon one, a saving of £9 per day. So if you're doing this, 5 days a week, all year round, if this is your normal commute, that's a huge saving. I mean, you're looking at about, what, £180 a month? This car's only costing me £175 a month with no deposit. It's basically this time versus cost ratio, I suppose. Do you want 45 minutes or do you want £9? As an hourly rate, I suppose that's what, £12 an hour? I suppose you could look at it like that. Obviously, if your car gets less MPG, your savings are bigger, and vice versa. So anyway, the whole point of this video is it possible to do that journey without massive inconvenience and blah 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 blah? Yes, I'm more than happy to do this journey in this car again. It would be nice to get home 45 minutes earlier, but it's also nice to save all that money. I mean, you're looking at what, 45 quid in a week? I don't feel tired, or as tired as I probably would have done had I've just done it in one long 3-hour stint, or however long it takes. I prefer it, if I'm honest, but there would be times where it's like I just want to get home, or I need to get home. Childcare, for example. If you just need a car for commuting and you've got another car for the other person who works, or you just need two cars basically, they're fantastic. And if you do enough miles, it can almost pay for itself, as it does with me, really. And bad news, we're down to 9 degrees now. It's getting colder, but the rain's still here. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.